take a look at this. You are never too experienced to make a mistake on race morning. This is Allan McNish with a heavy contact on the outlap, going around to form the grid. The defending series champion, the Le Mans winner, a very accomplished race driver, and that car is damaged, limping back to the pit box where the Audi crew are currently working.
McNish out of the tent. They've got the Audi repaired. He will make his way out now to get into and resume this race. He'll be one lap down at least.
I wonder if the pit lane speed limit is in effect in the paddock as well. They want to get this thing out there.
Well, that was a special escort. Meanwhile, up front, this is Nicholas Manassian leading the way. And by the time Manassian comes around, McNish will be at least 2 laps down. He is
came to pit road, but the number 1 of Allan McNish came in, fuel and tires, and they have gone to the soft compound.
There is the crash site. They bring it up to full speed, and the call is green, green, green. Here we go. Will this be an unobstructed run to the end? Who will clinch Petit Le Mans?
And look at Allan McNish trying to clear his way through some of the P2 cars to try and get his car back on the tail of the lead 2 here as they head up through turn 3.
He's out there with brand new cold tires. It's going to take a little while. They're the soft compound. That will make that better.
2 on 1. 2 Audis versus 1 Peugeot is the former Jaguar and Red Bull Racing Formula 1 driver Christian Klein up to the task in the Peugeot.
Here comes McNish. He's trying to make his way through. I believe it's one of the Penske cars right in front of him.
It's the 5 of Helio Castro Neves up into turn 7 and the run down the back straight.
McNish should clear him here, Dorsey, down this long back straightaway with that diesel power.
Yeah, Audi out top there in that Porsche. There he goes right now, setting him up to the inside.
Now he's third on the road, 3rd in class. Fresh tires. Can McNish perform the magic? You see there, the car bottoming out. Tire pressure's not up yet.
If anybody can do it, McNish can.
Peugeot went with Christian Klein. He's only raced with this team at Le Mans this year. Why not go with Stefan Sarrazin, who's raced in the U.S. and raced this car all season? Christian Klein never racing at Petit, never racing at Road America. In fact, the only place he has raced in the U.S. is at Indianapolis during the Formula 1 races.
Well, he's got to get on the tail of Marco Werner here, but I don't think Marco Werner can make this car wide enough. Will he make the move before turn 6? Accelerating off turn 2. Marco Werner looking for that set of lights in his rear view mirrors, and here comes McNish.
You remember at Le Mans when we were there earlier this year in the nighttime stint, in the early stages of the nighttime stint, Klein made an unforced error. He has never raced Road Atlanta before, never raced at night at Road Atlanta before, and he's got the multi-time Petit Le Mans winner and champion chasing him down.
Looking through the headlights, he ducks to the right side. Now back to the left, the inside line. No, Werner later on the brakes.
Not enough straightaway speed to get that pass made there. He'll try that again, but all that dicing up front has brought McNish right to the back end.
Audi versus Peugeot. Who's going to win the final Enduro of the season?
Boy, look how much McNish has closed up. There is the Scotsman down into turn 1. Werner, the newly crowned, the 3-time series champion, under pressure from Christian Klein, but Klein will be under pressure from McNish, who is storming up onto the back of the Porsche.
He is flying, Lee. He is
Peugeot.
Just taking car lengths out of the lead that these 2 cars. Look at this, down into turn 5. McNish later on the brakes.
They are ganging up on the Peugeot 908. Klein is now the one under pressure, and McNish is flashing him.
That'll really distract him. That's horrible to have that in your eyes.
Werner has to defend. He has to somehow hang on to this lead down this long back straightaway. On board with McNish. Slower car's going to come into play here shortly.
And for Klein, he's got to get around Werner right now on the straightaway. He's got to, because McNish is going to eat him up.
He can use the traffic. Oh, look at this! On the inside goes the Peugeot. New race leader, Christian Klein.
That had to happen, Calvin. He had to get by that other Audi.
Talking to Allan McNish earlier, he was sitting here watching our coverage, some of the helicopter shots in the back straightaway earlier, and you can see the frustration on his face. He said, how can we compete with that? The straight line speed, we just don't have it. And you can hear the frustration in his voice, and I think you see the frustration right now in McNish. He wants to take the fight back to him, and he wants Marco Werner to get out of the way.
Audi has to make a decision right now. McNish has the fastest race car. He has to get by his teammate. I would think team orders have to come into play here, Dorsey, if they want to win here tonight.
You don't want him crashing. You know, with McNish with those soft tires, he's faster, but he's using up those tires uselessly right now.
They had
Allan
this
is
problem.
the one directly behind on new tyres.
That's the polite way of saying that McNish is probably quicker, Marco. Traffic, the Corvette there in turn 7. Clean is through.
This would be the place to make it happen. On the straightaway, all you got to do is just breathe a little bit and he'll be right by.
Here's McNish on his teammate. Side by side, McNish is trying desperately to go with this Peugeot. Moves into second place convincingly.
Now it's on. Now it's fully on.
Think of how this day has rolled through. Allan McNish had the off on the formation lap, getting the car to the grid. They started from pit lane, 2 laps down. Now he's on the tail of the leader with 31 laps to go.
And McNish has got to make that pass early in the lap, somewhere up here by turn 1, 2, 3.
Faking to the inside as he putting Clean under pressure, trying to force him into a mistake. Look at this. He's right with the Austrian.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's weaving the car back and forth to distract Clean. Now there's traffic in the way.
Now you could be patient at the early parts of this race. No longer. The lead is up for grabs. McNish looks to the inside for turn 5. Traffic ahead. McNish will try and time it off the corner. Gets a run.
This is where he is like no other. Even the greatest at Le Mans, Tom Christensen, says, we'll put the Terrier into the car. And he gets him. What a move from McNish.
Takes the lead now. He takes more traffic. A buffer now as they get onto that straightaway. Will that be enough for McNish to hang on to the lead?
That lap car will help out a lot, no question about it. But watch the Peugeot now. It's going to start lagging.
He's too far back, though, Dorsey. I think Allan's got a strong enough lead here. What a move by McNish into turn 6.
This is it, the pass for the lead. McNish on the right of your screen. Christian Clean on the left. Uses that traffic perfectly.
They touched. That was close there with the left rear corner and the front right of Clean.
Marco Werner almost went through on Christian as well. These boys at Audi Sport North America who have worked tirelessly, particularly with the one car, to get it repaired and get it back out on track. From 2 laps down to be leading this race in the closing stages. Fighting superior speed aboard the Peugeot. McNish with racecraft and experience wrestling that lead back.
That's the key, Lee. He has the experience. Look at him there. He's already cleared that traffic. Clean comes with him. This is where the experience over the years that Allan McNish has. He's gone for 3 straight here at Petit, his 4th win at Petit Le Mans.
Now Clean is close enough, though, that the Peugeot power on that straightaway is going to come into play. He's right there.
Allan will realize it. He will defend to the inside if necessary.
When it's one-on-one like this, it's in Peugeot's favor. As we come through 7, watch it down the back straight.
Here we go. Watch that power. Here it comes. What can Allan McNish do, short of running back and forth across the straightaway?
He has to stay left. Marco Werner didn't. He has to stay left here as they get towards the braking zone and make Clean go the long way around.
Under brakes, Clean is going for it. And he may have got the left wheels on the grass.
You saw Allan there in the middle of the road and still Clean went to the inside. There wasn't enough room. Squeezed him.
Is that a double wide R10?
Well, now he knows what he's got to deal with, doesn't he? Next time he... Can't believe he went to the inside there.
That was the Peugeot team anxiously watching the fight. Here's the replay. Check it out down into 10A. Look left.
Allan McNish is and Clean.
Oh. I'd say he went out in the dirt.
The boys have been pretty polite to this stage of the race. Allan is not going to give this one away easily. He started the race 2 laps down at one point after he pitted. He was 3 laps down. Then great strategy and fast driving got him back on that lead lap.
Think about all the drivers, all the years. Nobody has ever done Sebring, Le Mans and Petit Le Mans in the same year. Allan McNish from 2 laps down. He, Capello and Pirro have done it in the most extraordinary victory in Petit Le Mans history. Unbelievable for Audi Sport North America. 3 in a row.
So proud of you. Well done. Fantastic result.
3 in a row for Capello and McNish. Wow. How about that?
He's had some special victories, Dorsey, but this one has to rank right at the top of his list after how the day started to come through with this team and get another victory here at Petit Le Mans. The Audi reign continues.
He told Brad Kemper, you fix the car, I'll win with it. And he did so.
And there they are. All
We're so proud.
champion
Thank you very much.
racing personnel
Thank you for remembering
with a
the
few
boys.
Audi
Worked
staff
very, very
sprinkled
hard.
in.
From the #1 Audi. Alan, we were just talking, of all the races I've seen you run and win, I got to put this one up there at the very top. It's got to be special for you.
Special because of the accident before we even got to the grid. The team had to work like hell to try and get the car ready, prepared. We were 2 laps down. We came onto the lead lap, and then in the last stint, the last gasp, we managed to take the victory. It was one of the sweetest. I had tears of mine, I promise you, on the slowing down lap. It was all down to the strategy and the guys back there. All I did was pilot the beast.
Yeah, all I did was pilot it. That last stop, the fuel, the soft compound Michelin tires, and then the traffic in the end. When did you ever take a breath in that final stint? Did you ever take a breath?
I took a breath coming into the last chicane because I knew it was done and dusted by that point. But until that point, until that last heavy braking area, then it was maximum attack.
Absolutely spectacular. We talked earlier, a team effort, a true team effort. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of this one.